just the YouTube right now, the Facebook.
Facebook too, yes.
And
Can't forget all you wonderful human beings on Facebook.
The Facebooks.
The face of book. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Oh, Wellesley is live. Did you guys know Wellesley is live? Okay.
Fun fact for you guys, Wellesley is live. And ready.
Yeah, and ready.
Alright. Just trying to open it up, but...
Open it up.
My computer's just, being a pain.
Being fun.
In
Hey,
my ass.
everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to be live with you all right now.
There we go.
For another wonderful feel-good Friday episode. I can't see who's in here right now because Lori, okay, say hello to... I gotta make sure we're not saying hello to or ignoring anyone. I'm not ignoring our promise. I am just... oh, you got your phone?
No.
You got Instagram, bro. Oh.
Like?
Look at Cam. He's got jokes today. He has jokes. Perfecto. I appreciate it. Is it freezing? All right, so while I'm getting this pulled up, ladies and gentlemen, can you give me a 1 in the comment box if the audio and the video is checking out on your end? Well, maybe if I didn't connect to the Wi-Fi to the...
First class.
Yeah. That would probably be helpful. Okay, so now it's finally loading.
Nice.
Slowly. I mean, I gotta, refresh it. All right, so now I can see my face and Cam's face. I don't need to hear myself talk. Okay. All right. Hello, Lori Stewart. Oh, Fuck Knuckles is the new one for today. I think I like the fuck face from Wednesday a little bit better, Stewart. But, I mean, you just keep them coming, man. And I'll let you know which one I like the best. It's great to see you. Denise, perfect ones. Rebecca, hi. Cody McAllister, welcome. Lori's calling Cam a jokester. Yes, he's being pretty funny. So while we're doing this, Cam's doing some sharing, I'm doing some sharing. If you guys could really help us out, of course, make sure you guys, well, this is for Facebook. I'm talking to Facebook right now. Facebook, if you guys could help us get the word out about Feel Good Friday and Wellesley by sharing this live stream constantly, multiple times, and I'll reward you for that. Commenting, asking questions, tagging friends, getting the viewership up, just really increasing the engagement. Instagram and YouTube, you guys just tag friends and ask comments, and then at the end of this show, we will be randomly picking winners. It might be more than one winner. It depends on the engagement. So, I mean, today, for example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products right here to give away. Product number 1, and, so like how on Wednesday I did it, I'll give you options. So, we get to 100 shares. That'll be an additional giveaway. All right, so we're going to do 1 starting off, but if we get to 100 shares, then it'll be 2. If we reach 50 viewers, that'll be another 1. We get 150 shares, that'll be 4. We reach 200 shares, that'll be 5 giveaways, all right? So if there turns out to be 5 winners, the last person will get whatever's left, but it's just like on Wednesday how we just had 1 winner, and then I had all these products and you actually got to pick through. So, one of the giveaways I want to do today is the Koi Heavens Kush, the 4-gram tin, the CBD flower. Just picked that up. Then the 250 milligram Wellesley grape CBD oil, or a White Koi 250 CBD oil. And then we got the OG Kush terpenes pen with 50 milligrams of broad spectrum hemp extract in here. And we also have a Wellesley Invigorating Eucalyptus Bath Bomb to win. So, make sure you guys do that. Keep those shares going, those comments. Like I said, we reach 100 shares, that'll be 2 winners. We reach 50 viewers, that'll be another winner. We reach 150 shares, that'll be 4. Or 200 shares, we will reach 5 giveaways today. So, it seemed like a lot of you guys did like this, and I think it does incentivize you guys to keep engaging with us and asking questions constantly throughout the show, sharing it, whether you're on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. Facebook, you do have a little more ways to enter, But I mean, unfortunately, we can't share stuff like that on. You can't share on Instagram. Can you add? I don't think you can add live streams to your story, can you?
I tried, but
you can't. Same with YouTube. So just engaging with us, asking questions, and we'll be here because guys, Feel Good Friday is all about you, beautiful human beings, and whatever sort of questions you have, or what are some things, articles maybe you guys have come across in the industry this week, because there's always some news coming out. I did see that the FDA commissioner said that trying to stop people from using CBD products is literally a fool's mission, and this was a direct quote. So they understand it, and they're working on submitting sort of their usage guide. They're way overdue usage guidelines and sort of recommendations for safety and stuff. I believe they're working on that. I mean, I don't know what that means. They were supposed to be working on this really in after the 2018 Farm Bill passed, and here we are coming up on, what is it, it'll be 2 years in this December, excuse me. So they're a little bit behind, but I guess I sort of expect that with the government, government agency. They say they're gonna do some stuff, and then I think they just kind of take some breaks. Hello, Margie, good to see you. Stuart says, I've been trying to teach a friend of mine about CBD today, as she said it doesn't work for her, but she let the guy in the vape shop do it all for her, but he didn't ask her a single question. Yeah, there is not a one-size-fits-all, metabolism, body weight, just many of those factors really go into play in regards to dosage. So even if you have two people saying they want to treat anxiety, more than likely their dosages or their relief benefits that they experience from different delivery methods will possibly vary. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and you and your BFF who put you on to trying CBD products, maybe you guys experience similar results. And that's not to say that, but I cannot sit up here and say, nor should anybody sit up here and say that there is a one-size-fits-all. And that's horrible, Stuart, that they were pushing products on her that literally just shows they're being opportunistic and trying to make the sale. They don't give a shit what they're selling the consumer. They should always ask questions. Anytime somebody comes in, like so many people come into the Wellnessy shop every single day and say, I've heard about CBD. This is what I'm experiencing. I don't know what else. Literally, that's it. We go off those two things, and then guess how we extract the information? By asking questions. You have to ask the consumer, the person buying the product, specific questions that are unique to them. I mean, obviously you can stick to the general sort of questions, but the answers you get from consumer to consumer will more than likely vary. So it's just like, you can't say like, oh, this tincture or whatever will be most effective, or this, I should say, this dosage will be most effective. I mean, that's why we talked about, are you all right? That's what we talked about on Wednesday for how to find your ideal dosage for vaping CBD.
I always have a standard of questions I always ask people when they come in.
Exactly. Cameron is always because he's up front. So if any of you guys ever walked into the Wellnessy store, you would see Cameron's smiling face right there at you. So and what I'm actually doing, guys, is
and then Margie, she said, where'd it go? Got my box today and tried my inhaler, and boy, what a hit right to the head.
Yeah, it's very effective. It does that near immediate delivery, and it's very, very effective. I'm a big fan of it, Margie, so I'm glad. And Margie, I believe, did you get the...
She got the wellness shot. She got the koi.
Which flavor did you get the...
She got the
orange dreamsicle. For some reason, that was missing from my brain. I couldn't think of dreamsicle. Yeah. But yeah, Margie, I do believe you got the dreamsicle. How do you like that dreamsicle? I mean, I can say I do taste a faint orange dreamsicle taste, but for me, I mostly get, just remnants of hemp extract. But I don't, again, I always say that, when I say that, I don't want you guys to think that that's a negative. I mean, some of you may think that it's a negative.
But I mean, the only one who actually likes the flavor.
Wait,
the dreamsicle.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, like JD and Nikki hated it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it's horrible.
No, I mean, yeah, I can, I see that. That's why, I let people know. It's just like when people say, oh, I want to do the full spectrum product, and it's like, do you want to do a flavored or a non-flavored, But honestly, a lot of people will, it is, I was looking at the numbers, and it is a pretty close sort of ranking for the bestseller between the natural and the chocolate mint. I was expecting the chocolate mint just to blow the natural out of the water, but I mean, there is a lot of our customers really do enjoy the natural. I mean, we have regular customers who just come in here and just love that 1,000 milligram natural all the time. So I mean, it's great. I mean, I use it. I mean, I like putting it in my coffee, but I also like doing the same thing with the chocolate mint. I mean, I just think it's very solid. I mean, how many of you guys mix it with your coffee? And what I'm doing right now is I'm actually helping you guys out and sharing to some CBD related groups and everything. So you guys, so it'll help us get that share count up. Hello, Jake Vapes. Great to see you. I have to make sure to call him out because he was offended when we didn't say hi to him. Hello, Josh Arnett. It's great to see you, my dear sir. Awesome. Jake, I hope you had a fantastic live stream.
Margie said, yes, flavor is very faint.
Yeah,
tastes good.
And that's what, I mean, honestly, when I was talking to even Coy, the gentleman I deal with, my sales rep over there, he was even telling me, he's like, yeah, like, I was, because him and I were talking, I was like, dude, I can't wait to try the Orange Dreamsicle. And he's like, yeah, I'm super excited. And then he tried it, and then I did, and then he was like, man, like, I think he's like, I don't know about you, but I was really excited about the Orange Dreamsicle, but I mean, like, the flavor's there. He's like, it's not horrible, but he's like, it's just a little... It's just there. It's a little muted, and then it's more overpowered of that hemp extract. But he was telling me, he's like, that mint mojito it's a really flavorful one. I haven't tried the mint mojito yet, so I'll need to crack open a box and give it a go. But I mean, that goes with anything. Most of the time when it's mint flavored, it's pretty strong. Because like mint's a pretty intense flavor, like you don't have to use too much of it. So yeah, so those of you that are just jumping in, like, look guys, I have a plan to give away 5 different CBD products right here. Like we got a 4-gram tin of CBD flower from Koi as I throw it. We got a 100 milligram invigorating eucalyptus bath bomb from yours truly. We got a 50 milligram OG Kush disposable terpene pen with broad spectrum hemp extract from CBD Effects. 250 milligram bottle of grape Welles's CBD oil, 250 and a 250 milligram bottle of white Koi. So there's 5 potential winners. So the way we do that, just want to say it so everyone who jumped in, we get to 100 shares, it'll be an additional giveaway. We get to 50 viewers, that'll be an additional giveaway. We get to 150 shares, there's 4 giveaways. 200 shares, there's 5 giveaways. So let's just light Facebook up. Let's just get everybody in here. All right, let's see what kind of questions you wonderful human beings have for me today. I see you all chatting with each other. Denise, what is going on with the new CBD warnings? Are you talking about like the warning letters from the FDA? Because they're really cracking down on people that are making, unsubstantiated medical claims, and then also people that are misleading consumers. It's very crucial to have these statements have not been approved by the FDA. I almost said the FBI, of the FDA. They will not treat, cure, or diagnose anything, so on and so forth. There are a lot of products that don't have that warning label on there. So that's misleading. That, in a way, is misleading the end consumer, because then that end consumer is thinking that product is approved by the FDA, when it is not the case. The only FDA-approved CBD, medication would be Epidiolex. Everything else is not FDA-approved. So, yeah, that's just... I think that's what you're talking about, Denise. about some of the warnings. If not, then further comment and I will further explain. One other thing I did see, actually, I don't know if I think I told you, Zigzag, Zigzag. All you stoners will know what Zigzag is. You know the rolling papers, the joint rolling papers? They just rolled out hemp papers. Super awesome. That is incredible. I mean, why not? We can use it, so why wouldn't we? I was a little surprised that it was Zigzag at first, but I mean, then I was like, nah, like they're the leader in the paper game. I'm already on a mission to start looking for companies, because there are some companies that are making hemp-based packaging material. I've seen some like hemp plastics for like doob tubes for pre-rolls and stuff, but I haven't really come across for like boxes. I would like to make as much of our packaging as sustainable as possible by using hemp. Like, why not? I mean, it'll get there. The infrastructure just isn't there. Everybody's growing hemp right now for the CBD products, and that's a very small portion of the use cases that hemp could be used. Hemp fibers, cotton, hemp plastics, shirts. I've seen Levi's has made hemp jeans. They figured out a way to make the hemp sort of feel like cotton because it is sort of rough and coarse. I've been on a lookout for those hemp jeans from Levi's, because Levi's are my favorite, and I would just love to have a pair of hemp jeans. I think that would be super cool. Why not? I think we should use the hemp plant for the fibers and everything to disrupt a lot of industries. But the issue is the sort of manufacturing processes and the infrastructure just simply isn't there yet, because those machines haven't really been developed yet, or they're being developed and they're just expensive. But that market's going to explode, guys. I think you're going to see more and more sort of hemp-based products disrupting a lot of industries within the coming years, especially, like, honestly, guys, I think by the end of the 2020s, it would be like a lot of industries will be switching over to more sustainable hemp-based products. So it's incredible. So
we'll see. Jake said, get 50 viewers and we will do a piece of hardware to vape CBD as well. So get sharing. Sharing is caring.
All right, Jakey Vapes, my man. Jakey Pakey. My dude, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much for doing that. You need up there?
I guess, dude.
You want to go this way?
You can't do anything without me.
I'll hold my chai tea up here.
Thank you.
Yep, guys, I got my chai tea. A little bit of caffeine for the end of the day. Instagram, hello, Meg, welcome. Yes, I thought they already had. Get Hemp Co, welcome. Little Alex on Instagram. Danny Vapes 44. What is going on, my party peeps on the old Instagram? I had to, sorry guys, I had to make sure to show you guys a little bit of love in here. How is everybody doing? Make sure any questions you guys have, let us know, because, this Feel Good Friday is all just about, this giveaway, giveaway and answering your guys' questions. So, just keep sharing and engaging with us throughout this entire show, guys. Let's get this viewership up. Let's spread the word. Facebook is loaded with groups. I'm so sick and tired of CB groups and health and wellness groups being bombarded with BS live streams. And you know what is... it drives me crazy. The MLM live streams a lot of times, guys, like, I'll go on there, and it might be the time of night. I don't know. I've seen, these affiliates, or whatever you want to call them, trying to recruit more people into their MLM garbage. I go on there, and there's, hundreds of viewers on there, and I'm like, man, I am, we're trying to give out some good information, and I can't even get close to that. So, I just want to dominate over them. So, guys, anything you can do to help us out, I'd really appreciate it. And I reward you. I'm trying to give away 5. There could be 5 winners today, everyone. That's a large giveaway. I'm trying to do this where just to incentivize you guys more. So it's just there's only one winner. My chances are small. Well, now you have 5 chances to win. And all as I ask is that you guys, comment, ask questions, share this live stream. That's all I really ask for you guys to get, free products. This is a couple $100 worth of just free CBD products, retail value. So, I mean, I want to get it into your guys' hands. You just got to help us out, You want to go back over here?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't mind?
All right. Cam's just getting in the way again. It's all right. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. All right. See what's... yeah, Denise, let me know. I want to see if my answer to your question was correct. But Stuart, I'm glad to see that you were trying to teach your friend about how to source legit and high quality CBD products, because man, it's really sad. I mean, we talked to a lot of shops. There's a lot of them that buy purely off price. And I try and tell them, and I say, if you're buying CBD products purely off price, there's garbage shit CBD products you can get for pennies on the dollar. But did you get into business to create one-off customers, or are you looking to have repeat business? Because if you go down the path of purely shopping for price and throw quality straight out the door, you're going to create one-off customers who are going to try those cheap products and not going to get the effects that they're expecting, or maybe they've tried... Maybe they've tried for example, maybe they've tried a Wellnessy product in the past. It was a little more expensive, and they're like, oh, I want to get this cheap CBD product. They went into your shop to buy that cheap CBD product. They don't get the same effects they got from, say, a Wellnessy product, and they're like, well, shit, I'm just going to go back and pay a little bit more to get the effects I was originally experiencing because I know this stuff actually works. You just lost yourself a customer. If you come in, guess what? It's just like a lot of you guys, a lot of customers, they will find a brand that works for them, and they stick with it. So you're literally doing yourself a disservice and your customers a disservice by purely shopping off price. Now, I always tell people, we're not the most expensive, but we're not the cheapest. We never will be the cheapest because we use quality materials, There is a cost to grow, extract, process, everything that goes into making a high-quality CBD product. The farmer, if you start screwing the farmer, and a lot of companies are screwing these farmers just to sell their materials just because they're panicking and they didn't plan for this, and it's just like oversaturated and everybody's dropping their pants, the farmer is the one that's getting fucked, honestly. And what happens when a farmer gets burned and they're left with inventory, or they didn't broke even or lost money on their harvest because the people that were supposed to be selling those raw materials at X, Y, and Z prices dropped their pants just to to get the deal done. They're gonna say there's a lot of farmers that grew in 2019 that harvested, and now they're not going to be growing. I'm seeing this in the industry is just because there are people that are or you'll see brokers come into the industry, these hedge fund dudes, and just buy all, here's a lump sum of cash, buy it for pennies on the dollar, and then compared to what they bought it, they'll mark it up, so then they end up screwing the farmer. So, that's a lot of you guys probably aren't privy to that stuff that's going on, because that's more of sort of my side of the industry. You guys are more of the retail
business side.
The business side of everything.
Side.
But it's crazy. The raw material market is insane. It's so volatile. The prices have really dropped, but those prices aren't sustainable, because right now everybody, end of 2018, everyone's like, oh, 2018 Farm Bill passed. Hemp's good. We're going to be billionaires. We just got to grow the hemp.
Nope.
Wasn't the case. Everybody thought that. It was just like the gold rush, guys. Like, guess who was making all the money? The dude selling pickaxes to the gold miners. So, all these farmers got into it, and then now they were promised these prices, and now that's not the case.
Is that a Gary Vee reference?
What?
The pickaxe one?
No.
I swear I thought you heard him.
No.
He said something.
That's just like a normal sales reference, is if there's a gold rush, it's a great time to be in the pickaxe industry. Yeah.
Andrea, said, I received my order today. Thank you. If it wasn't for your lives, I would have never tried any CBD products.
Well, then my job is completed for doing these live streams. You all have a good evening. See you later.
And she said anxiety-free for, I think, 2 weeks now. Absolutely amazing.
Isn't that nice? Once I realized that I actually do experience anxiety and started paying attention on how I can treat it, leveraging cannabis products, I noticed a world of a difference. It's always made, it really kind of clicked with me. I was like, Eden, you're such a dumbass, because it's like, you always know, like, you can be stressed or just feeling anxious, and then you take a dab, and then you're just like, boom, chill. And then take my CBD products, chill. So then it's like, okay, obviously, something just didn't click in my brain, or it's like, you're actually experiencing anxiety, I just thought, that's just, my brain was weird. But it really was just anxiety. So, Andrea, I'm really happy that you're experiencing those kind of results, because, anxiety, especially for people that don't understand or don't experience it, I guess, because everybody experiences it differently. So it's just like some of the things I was reading, I was like, well, like they tell you symptoms, it's like, well, this could be applicable to like 27 other things. So it's just like, it always goes back to like, don't Google your symptoms, but I just read those and I just never thought about it, and then when I realized, it helps. So I'm happy that you're experiencing those kind of results as well. Thank you for sharing. I'm happy that our live streams could be sort of the springboard to get you into experience or trying CBD products, because I understand, like, as a consumer, I put myself in your guys' shoes all the time. As a consumer, I could not imagine, as somebody that doesn't know anything right now getting into it, how much information overload you would be exposed to with just a quick search of 3 letters, CBD. Billions. And it's conflicting information, and it's just like, there's all these similar products with different companies, and then it's just like, how do I know which is high quality? So, that was my goal. Yeah, we sell our own products, but I also want to have the website where you can go and buy other high-quality third-party products, so then you can know and feel comfortable buying these products, because I hope you guys can trust us at this point and know that, okay, if Wellesley's selling it, then I feel more comfortable taking this product or trying this product for myself, rather than doing a Google search and then clicking on the one and buying the cheapest option. You should never go into CBD products or hemp products and try to buy the cheapest available one. It doesn't work like that. In vape juice, sure, it might have worked like that. The flavor might have been shit, but guess what? You're still getting your nicotine. CBD products, you buy it at the cheapest cost, and it's a low concentration. You're not getting the effects you're normally experiencing, or you were told that you could potentially experience. You're going to be like, screw CBD, this is snake oil, when really it was just the low quality product that you bought at a gas station or at a dollar store, or what is it, Abercrombie and Finch, Hollister, whatever one of those preppy stores is. Do you remember what it was?
I think it was
Abercrombie.
Oh, American Eagle.
I don't know. I didn't ever shop at those stores.
The douche are us stores.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, that's the other thing. Like, why would you go in just because CBD? It just comes back to being opportunistic. Like, why is a clothing store selling CBD?
The thing that I don't understand about it is, like, Aeropostale, American Eagle, and Abercrombie and Fitch, those are all, like, high school kids. Like, kids that can't even legally buy CBD. Like, I don't see any of my friends going to those stores. I go to, like, JCPenney's.
Yeah, but they haven't really rolled out those regulations for age to buy it.
Really?
I just regulate it. I just say 18 plus because I expect that to come. So, we don't have children walking in here. If children need to use it, normally their parents are the ones walking in and buying it. So, like on our bottles and stuff, 18 plus on it and stuff. So, we don't have to put that. I've been asked, from other manufacturers, why do you put that? I'm like, because I'm just expecting this to happen. And it's just like, are you really going to sell to a squad of 15-year-olds that walk into your shop? Like, and really, they don't want that. They want to get stoned. So, it's, I think that'll happen. It's not guaranteed right now, or there's nothing set in stone, but That's the main thing we use smoking CBD for also. Meg on Instagram, are you saying when you said that's the main thing we use smoking CBD for also, is that for anxiety? Is that what you're talking about? Smoking and vaping and, I mean, even tinctures are really great for, that anxiety that really, because anxiety is one of those things, I mean, you may have it all the time or maybe just certain situations or things you're exposed to induce that anxiety. You want to get rid of that quickly. You don't want to just be having to potentially sit there for 2 hours and wait for your edible to kick in. You either want to, vape it or use a tincture so then you can get that quick absorption, that higher bioavailability, and then so it can really start promoting that homeostasis via your endocannabinoid system. Balance, equilibrium is what homeostasis means. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys are familiar with that. I mean, if I ever say a term or Cam says a term and you guys are just like, what did you just say? There's no stupid questions in here, honestly, guys. I've seen so many people say like this may be a stupid question. Like, don't ever lead with this may be a stupid question because you're just trying to learn. Like, no question is stupid. Like, if somebody makes you feel stupid for asking a question,
they're stupid.
They're stupid. I mean, if you ask if the sky's blue, then it's like, okay, dumbass. Like, but I mean, it's like, questions. That's what questions are for. You're just trying to learn and expand your knowledge base. So, I mean, that's why we do these live streams, So any questions you guys have, if we say something and you're like, wait a second, and this confuses me, then just let us know. Yeah, Meg, you said you vape or flowers. Yeah. So smoking is, the same thing as vaping. It delivers that near immediate effects. That higher bioavailability, you can kind of just look at vaping and smoking kind of grouped. I mean, I hate putting those two words together just because of the connotations. Smoking, people immediately think of cigarettes, so that's why. But vaping and or smoking flower, I guess I could say, you could look at those as being synonymous with one another. The only thing is vaporizing, you're vaporizing. This is combustion, lighting it. So, those of you guys, I've seen more and more of this CBG flower being sold. If anybody's in here, I know Allium, I don't know if Allium's in here, but any of you guys pick up this CBG flower or the CBD flower, what are your wonderful opinions on it? I mean, guys, one of the giveaways today would be the Koi Heavens Kush, and I don't know, dude. When I touch this label, it just makes me feel, it's like nails on a chalkboard kind of thing.
Lucinda Brooks.
Lucinda, hello.
Do the capsules have the same potency as the oils?
So, well, that depends. Because those capsules have these capsules right here have 25 milligrams of broad spectrum hemp extract in it, okay? So, what is that? 750 milligrams, I believe, in the entire bottle. So, our Wellesi tincture, this one 1,000 milligrams. There's a 500 and a 250. So, in the entire, on a dose-by-dose basis, if you had the 1,000 milligrams, you'd be getting 33.33 milligrams of hemp extract, or CBD, plus the additional cannabinoids and terpenes in there per dose. The 500 milligram tincture, you would get 16.66 milligrams, and then the 250, you get 8.33 milligrams of CBD. So, I mean, if you wanted a higher concentrated dose than just the 25 milligrams, I mean, a 1,000 milligram tincture would deliver that to you. So, yeah. Lucinda, if you need me to explain that any further, just let me know. Drop another comment.
Sorry if I say your name wrong. I'm assuming that's how you say it. Cy Williams. Okay, hi guys. I used to use cannabis. As up until now, nothing below 1,500 touches me. What do you suggest? As I'm not loaded, but I want to try CBD and saw you on the Vape show.
Wait. I used to as until now, but nothing below. So, have you used? So when you say 1,500 milligrams, are you talking about 1,500 milligrams of THC or CBD? Have you used? Let me ask you: have you used CBD products before? Because THC and CBD are completely different cannabinoids, and the way they interact and influence your body are, similar properties, but different. The reason why is the THC molecule binds to the CB1 receptor, which is why that induces the intoxicating effects, whereas CBD influences those receptors. So let me know, because based on that question, I understand it as you haven't used CBD products before, but you say 1,500 milligrams. doesn't touch me. And I mean, when you say 50, just let me know. You're talking about CBD or tea tree, and have you used CBD before? And then I will further explain on that. But I mean, honestly, I would recommend, just based off that, I would recommend either a tincture or vaping or even smoking flower, because those have the highest bioavailability, which is the amount of CBD that is actually absorbed into your body once it goes, and that your body can absorb and use once it goes through those internal bodily processes, like being processed through the liver, the first pass effect. That's why edibles capsules have a lower bioavailability, because some of those cannabinoids are actually lost via the first pass effect through the liver, where smoking goes right into your bloodstream, inhaled, same with vaping. Tinctures, absorbed right through your sublingual glands, so they go right into your bloodstream that way. So just let me know if he says anything.
CBD. He said CBD.
He said CBD. And when you say 1,500 milligrams, was it
the whole bottle?
Was it the whole bottle, or was it per dose? Because that's where you need to be careful. Okay? I mean, I don't know many people that are taking 1,500 milligrams per dose. We sell 1,500 milligram tinctures. I mean, if 1,500 milligrams doesn't, if that's the thing that you need, we have 1,500 milligram tinctures. We have a 3,000 milligram tincture, 2,000 milligram tincture, if you wanted to do that. But I mean, a lot of you guys in here, it sounds like, I mean, we have people even on the 250, 500, but a lot of you are even on the 1,000 and you're feeling relief. Maybe, doing a double dose. So you could do 2 doses of the 1,000 milligrams and get 66 milligrams throughout the day. So it really just depends. But let me know, Sai. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, Denise. I was doing our taxes today. Need more chews. Yeah, I was actually talking to our accountant. Hello, JJ420. Thank you for the wonderful love and saying great information. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for checking us out. But yeah, I was talking to the business accountant for Wellnessy today, getting those taxes done, because I have to get my business taxes done before I can do my personal taxes. So luckily, I'm not an accountant or a bookkeeper. I have people to do that. I can't look at a spreadsheet like that for that long. I would go crazy. So, I mean, hey, some people are just super good with numbers, and I'm not one of those people. Math was never really my strong subject in school. But, yeah, tax season's always fun. I mean, it's fun for, I guess if you get some money back, it's always cool. But I guess if you owe money, that's also a good indication that maybe you had a good year, making some good money. Andrea said, oh, that disappeared. I got my full spectrum drops. Let me see if Cameron still has it. Sorry, guys. I'm just using his computer just to see. Yeah, and Andrea said, Kentucky just legalized hemp farming here in 2019. You would not believe how many farmers lost crop from people stealing it. Yeah, that's really sad. I mean, the dispensaries and the grow ops around here in California, and I can just speak for really here. Whew, those things are heavily guarded. I mean, there's been recently, within the last few months, honestly, it's been an issue where a lot of dispensaries around here have been getting robbed. And you know why that is? Because the federal government makes it difficult for the cannabis industry to bank. The banks won't touch it. It's insane. So a lot of these cannabis dispensaries, it's cash only. Some of them, it's changing. You can take debit cards and stuff there. But a lot of, like the dispensary I go to, I can't pay with my debit card. They have ATMs there. Man, it's crazy. Some of the dispensaries back in the day used to charge you like $8 transaction fee. But luckily Good Chem does 50 cents, so I'll pay 50 cents to get my money out. But that's it. That's why they're getting robbed, because they know that these dispensaries are sitting on piles of cash because they can't do anything with it. And so I've been reading stuff that Congress and things are trying to make changes for, to ease it up. Basically, why a lot of banks don't want to do it is there's a lot of paperwork that goes into it. Like, basically, so you're not like a drug cartel or like laundering money through it. So a lot of banks just don't want to deal with that. So they're trying to lighten up those sort of requirements and regulations, because It's like, especially in, these legal states and stuff, like, they should be able to bank with like a Chase Bank or somebody if they wanted to, without Chase having, because they're covering their own asses. They don't care about you. They care about protecting them and their assets. So they don't want to put their business at risk. But yeah, that's awesome that Kentucky, legalizing it, but the whole stealing thing, there's high security at, there's some dispensaries where you walk into, there's an armed guard there, just literally sitting there. Yeah, like this one that I go to get my clones. You walk in, armed guard checks you in, and then there's an armed guard sitting in the, area where you're buying the products, and he's just literally sitting there watching. Like, it's pretty serious, but they need that stuff because they're prime targets for robberies and stuff, which is really, really sad because...
There was one year ago.
Yeah.
And, like, 2 or 3 people got killed.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I saw one on the news a few weeks ago, and I saw a video of it, the security footage, and they just, like, busted in, and employees just had to go to the ground and get the money, and, yeah, that's certainly a scary situation to be in. That's not something you... would expect, I'm helping people, I'm selling weed, and it's like in a legal form. But people are just, there's shitty people in the world, man. There really are. Don't want to work for it,
It's a plant that makes you happy.
Yeah, like maybe those robbers need to smoke some weed rather than
smoke a J before you think about doing the full robbery.
Yeah, right.
Go from there.
Stuart Wells, watching The Boys on my phone and Con Air on TV, life completed. Con Air, that's a great movie with Nicolas Cage. That's a great movie. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Dan, you're so sweet. I love all the information and learning, plus looking at Eden. No, honestly, guys, I really do, Fridays are a little different from Wednesdays, but I do enjoy how, like, this entire time I'm just directly engaging with you guys and just, going off of the questions, comments, and things that you guys bring up, because, you guys say one thing and my brain just starts thinking of other things, and we just go down the wonderful rabbit hole that we always do. This is the test. Has anybody picked up a CBD-infused pillow or a CBD-infused knee brace yet? I hope to God nobody says yes. I hope not. Cameron will be very upset with you.
Yeah.
I would love to put a movie on. Denise saying having to watch Apex on Xbox. Would love to put a movie on. Is the hubby playing some Apex, Denise? Because I'll be playing some Xbox tonight. Andrea said, got a project coming up with... Dan, something that you said about 500 milligrams. You got a project coming up. Repaste that. I was reading and it disappeared. Yes, Jake, thank you. It's like buying a steak from a restaurant and buying a steak from a gas station. You get what you pay for. Yes, absolutely. And, that's slowly... because a lot of vape shop owners are transitioning into carrying these CBD products, but they're going into buying these CBD products like they go into buying vape juice. Vape juice, of course, that price is just dropped. 2013, the margins were insane. Now you get a 600 ml bottle for $30, $20. It's insane. But of course, there's varying qualities of that. But regardless, guess what? You're still getting your vice, your delivery, your nicotine, regardless. So you're satisfied. You may not like the flavor, but hey, I'm still getting it. But with CBD, it's like you're not buying it for the taste of it. You're buying it for the potential effects, especially if you've already use CBD products and you already know what to expect, and then you go and say, like this one's a little cheaper, or a lot cheaper, I'll try this one, and then you don't experiment with it. That's when you really know, okay, not all CBD is created equal, because it's not true. Guys, keep those shares going, keep those comments going, tag people, let's get it popping up. I want to give away 5 CBD products today, guys. The way you do it is, of course, we're going to do 1. We hit 100 shares, we'll do 2. We hit 50 viewers, we'll do another one. Plus, Jake will throw in a vape device with the vape, and we can throw in a vape juice in there, so you get CBD and a device. 150 shares, another 4 giveaways, and 200 shares is 5 giveaways. So, got to hit all of that to do that. So, guys, disposable OG Kush terpene pen, 50 milligrams, broad spectrum from CBD effects. grape, Wellesley CBD oil, white koi CBD oil. This, Stuart, I know you love this, my man. Unflavored, mix it with smoothies, drop it under your tongue, vape it, you know. Oh. Same with this grape, you know. Drop it in your smoothies, great for fruit smoothies. Bath bomb, you know, some flour. You know, guys, I want to give these away to you. Wow, look at these nugs. Those are fatty.
Yeah, I was looking at them, dude.
Now that is a nice... I don't know if you guys can see it. It's not opened yet. But if you guys can see that, there's just two big, dense buds. They are super nice. And I like to see that. You know, it's kind of... I can't really say that about my CBD or my CBG flower anymore because I have been breaking into it, you know, breaking up everything. So, yeah, they're just a little smaller now. They were larger nugs at first, but I broke them down, of course, so I could smoke them and everything. So, yeah, I mean, I just love smelling flower. I wish I could just, like, have, like, a deodorant of just, like, cannabis. That'd be so good.
A deodorant?
Yeah, deodorant, so I just smell like weed all the time. I can smell weed. It smells bomb. Like that
no one's
CBG.
gonna ever know if you're high, if you always smell like weed.
Nobody knows if you're high all the time.
True.
They just think that's normal, right? That's why I show up to all the family functions high as shit. They just think it's normal. They probably think I'm a little weird, but you know, hey, whatever.
Screw 'em.
Yep, screw them. Andrea said, I suffered anxiety all day, every day, so to have found this relief is absolutely life-changing for me. Well, Andrea, that is why that was my mission when starting Wellesley and getting into this industry, is because I saw how I benefited from leveraging cannabis products, and then CBD, you know, I was like, you know, similar, larger potential medicinal benefits associated with it. But there's no high associated with it, no intoxicating effects. There's a lot larger of the market that wants to experience the potential relief benefits of cannabinoid or CBD and hemp products than the ones that want to just get high, you know? I mean, I use them for recreational and medicinal. I mean, I like being stoned because it makes me feel good, and I just like being stoned. I like living, I like living the high life. It really does chill me out. It helps me sleep. It's a lifesaver for me going to sleep.
Except when you wake up at 3 a.m. and you get the munchies and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's always one thing. But then you just like go get a snack and go upstairs and hit the pan a couple more times, and then back to sleep you go. Do you guys sleep with cannabis products or CBD products next to your bed? Where do you guys keep them? Do you guys travel with them? Like, when you leave the house, do you always have a tincture in your purse or your gummies in your purse? Do you leave them at home and dose it out in the morning? Like, what's sort of your dosing schedule that you guys do on a daily basis? I want to see how you guys all vary from each other, because I know you will. Let's see. I also vape. Yeah, so Sai says, I also vape in 1,500 milligrams CBD. So, again, like, was it per dose or in the whole bottle? Because if, like, this 1,000 milligram, for example, Wellesley, that's 1,000 milligrams in the whole bottle. You break it on a milliliter by milliliter basis, there's 33.33 milligrams. And the way you'd figure that out, Sai, is if it says 1,500 milligrams, more than likely that's in the entire bottle. It would say per dose if it was per dose. So the way you would figure out how much you get per milliliter is take the total amount, so, you know, for 1,000 divided by a 30 ml bottle, and then you would get 33.33 milligrams of CBD per milliliter. So I just want to make sure you understand that, because there's been a lot of people who have asked a similar question and then come to find out there's 1,500 milligrams in the entire bottle. So I just want to make sure you and I are on the same page, so I can at least, you know, give you the best recommendation I can. Meg42HD on Instagram, I want to try the cart or device. Yeah, I mean, the Aero Pro is really awesome, but I mean, you got to stick with the Aero Pro cartridges. which Instagram you guys can see right here. And then on the far, I don't know if you guys can see it on Instagram actually. Right here is this is the Koi Zen. It's a little pod device. You can honestly kind of look at it as, I guess, it's like a jewel. I mean, it's a UL. And it's a refillable pod. You can put any CBD vape juice in it. And, the pods are reusable. They last for, I always say 2 to 4 weeks, but Cam and I and even some of you guys have gotten them the last 6+ weeks. Yeah. So, and of course, they're mass manufactured. There have been times where I've gotten duds where it works for a little bit. But in the general grand scheme of things, it's a very reliable product. I love the Koi Zen.
Niece-wise and I do full dose from chocolate mint, 1,000 milligrams morning and night. This super chew midday. I will take extra chew if needed, and topical. I keep the Cali Nectar gummies in my purse for needs when out.
Denise, I love it. You are just filled to the gills with CBD day in and day out. I love it.
Laura uses it. I use it to go to bed for pain and sleep.
Okay, Lori. Yeah, see, a lot of... So Denise is definitely leveraging it all day. Lori sounds like she just kind of uses it for the sleep and relaxation benefits associated with it. So, that's why I asked that question. I wanted a lot of you guys to see how many varying ways people consume these products on a day-to-day basis. Some people just use them first thing in the morning. Like Denise uses them all throughout the day. Some people just use them at night. I'm a user. I fall under the category of using it all day. I'm hopped up on CBDs from the time I walk into the office until the time I go to sleep and take my very last dab. So, I always just got it loaded in my system. Cam's probably always got it rubbed on his knee because he's an old man and he's got, he's going to have bionic knees, I'm sure.
Dude, that's what I'm so worried about, when I get older, just, this knee pain.
I chalk it up as the future. They'll figure out something.
Because I look at Matt, and I'm like, dude, that's going to be me when I'm...
Yeah, he had to get, one of our sales manager, he had to get his, what was it? I think it was his ACL. He had to get surgery on that, and he keeps telling me, he's like, dude, or TCL, I can't remember. He keeps saying his knees been super swollen. He's been using products and everything. It's been helping, but he was telling me the issue was he's been having to get it drained of he's like, dude, they were just draining fluids out of it and all that stuff. That is so gross. He's like, I was just sitting there and they're like, we're gonna drain it, and they just and just I was like, dude, that's so gross.
Kayla Williams, yes, the Koi pods are refillable. And then Jenna Diane Bridgewater, I've only done THC, only tried a low dose of CBD straight for my chronic pain, and it didn't help any.
Increase that dose.
And also, did you just try the CBD once? Because usually we say, especially...
THC, you feel it, you're getting stoned. Even when you first swing, you're like, I'm not stoned. I was that person. I'm not stoned. Smoke some more out of my water bottle bong. High as shit 20 minutes later. So, CBD isn't like that. Sometimes, a lot of times, you got to take it for 5 to 7 days. Sometimes, some people don't start to experience until a month of consistent usage. You need to use it day in and day out so then those cannabinoids can build up and start working with your endocannabinoid system. There's a thing called clinical endocannabinoid deficiency. So many scientists and researchers think that that's a root cause of many potential diseases and ailments. And, all of us vary in the deficiency that we're experiencing in these endocannabinoids. So you can stimulate this endocannabinoid system by leveraging phytocannabinoids, which are just plant-derived cannabinoids like CBD and THC from the hemp plant or cannabis plant. That was really weird. That was really... Sorry, somebody keeps blowing me up. So that's why, there's some people who can take it and they feel relief, But I always say, stick with a dose for 5 to 7 days and then adjust as needed. You don't... Just because you take a low dose, you don't have to stick with it. I started at 250, 500. Now I'm doing, I find best relief from 1,000 milligrams. For me, doing a couple drops of that, I'll vape it throughout the day. I'm hitting this inhaler, when I do these live streams. I am really hopped up on CBD because I do it all day, and then I come here and then I'm sampling all these products. Like this inhaler, here we go. Woo! Margie, Do an inhale with me. All right.
Kayla Williams. I just want to say I really love watching your show. You guys have some awesome information, very educated on the subject. I learn something new every time I watch. I call myself an avid user.
Well, Kayla Williams, you are an avid learner as well because you are always here educating yourself, and I really never get sick of hearing you guys tell me that you've learned so much because, like, the day I stop hearing that will be the day I know, like, shit, like, maybe we're not doing the right thing anymore. But, like, I mean, I've been accused of just doing these live streams just for likes and just for attention when it's like, no. Like, if you knew how much time and resources I don't have a team doing this. I do it. I research all the topics. You know, I go through, answer all your guys' questions. Cam helps on the live stream. But then after the show, I go home and answer your guys' questions. And that takes me hours. So, I mean, I spend 5, 6, 7 hours a week, you know, between all the live streams and everything that goes into it. So, I mean, I really do appreciate when you guys say that and me knowing that you actually are learning something and I'm not just sitting up here and speaking on deaf ears, you know? So, I mean, thank you for sharing that with us. Keep that coming. Gina, hello, said would love to try WellSC products. Oh, and those of you that don't win the giveaway, I always forget. I get so excited. 15% off wellsc.com just for you guys watching this live stream, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Use the coupon code FEELGOOD. All capital letters, all one word to get 15% off your entire purchase at wellsc.com. You know, make sure you guys join our email list. Make sure you guys sign up for the WellSC text messaging list. You know, it's like for, you know, like when we did that 303-day sale the other day. You know, the email list, text messaging list, they got first early access. A lot of you guys took advantage of that. So, I mean, you know, there's times where, like this, I share it with you guys, but I'm not blasting it out to everyone. You guys, for viewing this, I give you this discount code every single week. I give you a new discount code. And then, you know, sometimes I'll run, you know, like holiday sales, of course, that goes to everybody, social media, everything. But sometimes I will send exclusive discounts to our email list or our text list. So it benefits you to be on both and to make sure you're following us on all these social platforms, you know, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest even, you know, and guys, like, I would love, like, go drop some reviews on Google for us. You know, I love you all for doing that and everyone who has done that. So thank you. Thomas Wiseman says actually, and Denise. So Thomas is Denise's husband. I'm going to assume. Thomas says actually grandson was playing Apex. I tried, but I'm terrible at it. No, I understand.
I don't get that game.
I haven't played it, but I've been playing Call of Duty, and, like, listen, I grew up with, like, Xbox and video games, so I played them all the time, but, like, now, being an adult, I don't have the time to dedicate to it like I used to. Like, summer break, you know, middle school, and even in high school, you know, it's like game all day, party all night. And now I don't have that time, so now when I'll play on the weekends, you know, on Call of Duty, and I go on there. These kids, man, like, I swear, like, when I'm getting messed up on there, I'm like, I'm probably getting dominated by some, like, 12-year-old kid sitting in his mom's house right now, and he's just, like, hasn't hit puberty yet, and he's just, like, talking shit, and I'm just like, yeah, and it's just like, oh, my God. But I will say, though, today's children could not last on the Xbox 360 chats that we used to have to go through, because now, you know, Xbox is really good about, I mean, technology has improved, so they can kick you off and ban you. You know, back in the day, you could say
anything and everything. Anything,
and the only thing that would happen is, I'm going to leave a bad gamer score on you. It's like, cool, bro, screw you. But now you can literally, like, get banned for, like, a month for, you know, talking shit. So, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, those kids are something else, man, I'll tell you that. Thank you, Andrea, excuse me. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm sharing and tagging, trying to get the viewers up. I really appreciate it. Gina saying, vaping blue slushy, keep it 100. Have you tried the blue slushy?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, it's good. I like the blue slushy lemonade more, though.
You know who I did see got into the CBD industry?
Who?
Surf. You know, the SVRF. Yeah, there's... God.
Yeah, the guy calls me literally all the time. He's like, you know we got CBD. I was like, yeah, dude, we got our CBD covered.
Yeah, I don't want you like it's like do some like throw some creativity. Don't just fucking take your same vape juice profile and just drop isolate in, and here you go. I'm gonna upcharge you $100 more, and it's just like I talked to so many of those like a lot of the vape guys that have switched over. You know, I mean, like there's amazing people. You know, like Koi, they were originally in the vape industry and they switched over very early on. But a lot of the industries now, or a lot of the companies now that are getting into it, it's just like that one I told you about when it said broad spectrum CBD vape juice on it. And I was like, oh, cool. Let me check. COA. CBD. And I was like, this is called CBD isolate, jackass. Like, and and those are the guys that are getting on large distributors. It's insane.
Bonkers.
It's
bonkers.
Gosh, I wish Josh Arnett was in here so we could talk about the vape bros. Kim Kwan, hello Kim, how are you doing? No, just getting on. I appreciate you being super patient about those gummies. I really do. It's Jenna Bridgewater. Hello. I have severe chronic pain and would love some products to try. THC and CBD. Well, Jenna, so we're a hemp-derived company, so that's why we sell across the United States. We can only sell full-spectrum products that contain no more than 0.3% of THC, but if you want that, I'd recommend this Wellesi full-spectrum hemp and MCT oil tincture. It has MCT oil to help with that bioavailability and everything, and plus the full spectrum hemp extract in there, you know, where it has the trace amounts of THC. So that's what I would recommend if you're looking for a product with some THC in it. But, you know, if you're in a state where you can legally access cannabis products, I would highly recommend combining the two. I do it day in and day out. Instagram, I'm going to pop you guys. Whoa, we've already been on for an hour. Guys, I have so much fun with you that time just like slips by. I guess that's a good thing, right? I think that means that everyone's having a grand old time. Man, there is some promiscuous things posted on Instagram these days. Just promiscuous, man. Just some things I see on Instagram. Instagram is something else. These kids these days, I tell you. All right, we're back on Instagram.
We're back.
You wanna do a little inhale? Shake it. Everyone's gonna yell at you for not shaking it. Shake it. There you go. Lori Cam, I knew you were probably gonna yell at him, so I got your back, Lori. Don't worry. Yep. All right. Hold it. Yeah. All right. There you go.
I did 3. Call me a badass.
Gina says, "How is this CBD?" Well, what do you mean by? How is this CBD? We use the highest quality of hemp extract, you know, from Colorado, our wonderful home state, and where we are right now. This is where we're broadcasting. If you didn't know, Cam and I are broadcasting live from Colorado right now.
Best of the best.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool state.
It's the best of the best.
Yes. Kayla's saying, yes, always make sure you read the bottle and description closely for dosage info. Some brands try to word it where it sounds like you're getting more than you are. Exactly. Why do you think, I don't have one of those postcards in here. Why do you think I send with all of our products, with the tinctures, it comes with a postcard on the back, and it gives you a very clear picture of dosaging. You know, whether you're using 250, 500, 1,000, and whether you're using a quarter dropper, half dropper, 3/4 of a dropper, or a full dropper, you know exactly how much CBD you are consuming. There's no guesswork. I make it as easy as a 1, 2, 3 for you because I don't want any of you guys to be confused about that. I don't want you to be misled about it because there's a lot of products out there that do try to mislead the end consumer, and that is absolutely shitty of them. Bullshit. It's bullshit, everybody.
Caleb Williams, hey, real quick, can somebody tell me what Leaf Buyer is? I keep getting texts from them. For some reason, I think I heard you guys mention them the other day.
It's just a online platform for, cannabis products. It's kind of like if you guys ever heard of Leafly, where there's like profiles on there. Like we work with Leaf Buyer. They also run. They're a publicly traded company. They're kind of just like you look at them as sort of like a media agency.
for the cannabis industry is how you could look at that. They're also, a lot of cannabis websites, I don't know all of them, a lot of cannabis websites that many of you probably visit or even CBD websites are run by them. So when you're signing up for their lists and stuff, they are building up a massive list. And then when they work with companies like Wellesley, then they run promotions and different things, like they'll work on they get us like blog content and they write blogs for us. They get our products mentioned in blogs on different publications. So that's kind of what Leaf Buyer is in a nutshell, is just look at it as like a cannabis agency, like a cannabis media agency.
And Kayla, again, what's up with the CBD inhaler? Never heard of it until today. This is a new product by Koi.
Right here. They're right here.
They're right there. It comes in mojito mint or
mojito.
Sorry, mint mojito.
Okay.
Or dreamsicle, which is an orange vanilla cream.
Orange dream.
Yeah.
It's kind of like those orange creamsicle pops. Yeah. Is that what it's supposed to taste like?
But there's 1,000 milligrams in it. It's 5 milligrams per inhale.
Broad spectrum hemp extract, yep.
So 200 inhales, basically.
Puffs. I say puffs. I think it says inhales on it.
It says inhales.
Inhalations. I like to say puffs. How many puffs is it?
We have it on the website for $74.99. The reason it's so expensive because how much CBD you're getting.
There's 1,000 milligrams in the entire thing, which is pretty on par with the 1,000 milligrams of broad spectrum or a full spectrum hemp extract. All right, sorry guys, had to sip on my little bit of chai tea. All right, so Dan was saying my comment is about my project. Ooh, you're working on a fun little project, Dan. I'm excited to see what your project is. John Ojeda just got here, missed most, so recap. Well, John Ojeda, we just chatting, my man. I'm trying to give away 5 CBD products today. Cam, will you grab that for me? Because I only can't do that. So I want to give away all these products, okay? I said, of course, giving away 1. If we hit 50 viewers, that would be an additional 1. So there could be 2 giveaways. If we hit 100 shares, that'll be an additional, so 3. If we hit 150 shares, that'd be 4. If we hit 200 shares, then that'll be 5 winners. And, you'd be able to pick. What I'm going to do is when I announce your name, I'm getting all tongue-tied today. When I announce your name, I will say, hey, so-and-so. Like if you're first, so-and-so, which product do you want? Okay, you want this one. Next person, which one do you want? Boom, next person. All right, we just got to hit all of those numbers. Cam will refresh. He's chatting with you, so we'll refresh. Kim Kwan, thank you for all the discounts. No, guys, I can't give everybody CBD products. We're a business. I got to keep the lights on. I got to pay my employees. I got to pay the farmers and everything, to get these products. But I try and do everything I possibly can to make it as financially accessible for as many of you as possible. That's why I offer those discounts. That's why I offer discounts to incentivize you guys to watch these live streams. That's why I do giveaways, I try and do it because, I can't, sure, I can make sample sizes, but it goes back to the thing where you need to use it consistently. What if you're the type of person that has to use a product for a month before you start experiencing that relief benefits? How the hell are you going to get that out of a 5 ml sample bottle? You're going to buy 30 of those sample bottles? Guess what? You're buying in a lower volume, so in the long term, it's going to be more expensive than buying a full-size bottle. So that's why I offer these discounts to help ease some of the financial burden that goes along with these products. Because I know there is a price associated with it, but it's just like what Jake said. You get what you pay for.
Have you seen Dan's comment? He said he has some project that's going to change the world, and we gave him the idea. What is he talking about?
Yeah, I saw it, and because he responded, because I was like, Dan, what were you saying? I was reading it, and then it disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
So I wanted him to, repaste it so I could see, because, you disappeared, and I was trying to find it, and I was reading it, and then boop, Zuckerberg cut it off, man.
Asshole.
I swear Zuckerberg is, throttling our ability to get reach on Facebook. I've noticed, even when I make posts. Guys, one way to fix that is turn on post notifications. If you look at the top of this live stream, if you look in the top right-hand corner, there's a bell. If you click that bell and you hover over it, it'll say live video notifications, and then you could say, and make sure you click the all one, and then the second we go live, you'll get notified. Facebook, if you don't do that, their algorithm more than likely won't show it to you. It's just like, if you guys, like, make sure if you want to see Wellesy content, like when we post something, make sure you guys are liking it or commenting on it, because then that tells the algorithm that you want to be shown more content from this page. It's not like how it was back in 2013, 2014, where, reach there was a large organic reach. Now I think organic reach on Facebook pages is below 1%. It's bad, because guess what? They want you to pay, but my background's internet marketing. I want nothing more than to be able to advertise, but they don't let you because CBD's against their terms and conditions, or it's grouped with drugs, and it's just like, it doesn't even say CBD specifically. They just do illicit substances and drugs and drug paraphernalia, and it's just like, there's some companies that get away with it, and it's just like, man, I swear Facebook just like picks and chooses. And so I think that, like, because they see me saying CBD in my posts, that they limit the people that it reaches. So just make sure you guys always like the posts or any of the content that we're posting up. Yep. Cam's gonna read some Instagram.
Well, I'm gonna go because I know it shows it differently to get notifications, especially if people are on the phone. So I'm gonna see how to do it real fast.
Instagram will be back. Cam's gonna read those questions in a second.
Yeah, I'll be back in a
jiffy.
Where the hell is the menu?
Kim said, so random, but your voices repeat themselves on this live. On this live. I'm just kidding, Kim. That was me messing with you. But did you hear it like 37 times then since I did that?
Alright, guys. So if you're on like an iPad or a phone and you're on the Facebook app, at the top left corner on the live stream, it'll show the Wellesy logo. Just click that, and then the bell notification should be at the top.
Boom.
It should like pull up a slide bar, and the bell, it'll have a cross through it. Just click it and it'll turn on.
Stuart said, shake what your mama gave you. That was when they were shaking the inhaler. Kim Kwan, oh yes, love the postcard. Yes, queen, yes. Just because you said yes, I had to say yes, queen.
Danny CHGO on Instagram. What happened? Been watching the past hour. Lost you guys for the last few minutes. Instagram cuts us off after an hour. We've been going live for an hour and 11 minutes. So Instagram has a limit on live streams. It'll only be an hour, and then it just ends. A lot of times it does a countdown, and I try and catch it to notify you guys. But this time I didn't, so I always try to start it up right back. But yeah, that's what happens. Facebook, we can go. I think it's like 24 hours or something. I don't know. But Instagram, yeah, they cut you off after an hour, and then I have to go live again. So it wasn't me just like, see you later, Instagram. I really just, it just cut us off. Yeah, and they also said, I fucking hate those damn algorithms, especially Instagram the past couple of years, and much more since Facebook took over.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, it's just like the way that you get content shown by Wellesy, if you're not, is to go like the Wellesy page. If you're on Instagram, just because you follow a page doesn't mean that Instagram's going to show you those posts. Okay?
That's what it's posted.
But if you like them, if you like the posts when they come by and you double tap, the more you do that, the algorithm is going to start showing you more and more of those posts. So just make sure you guys are commenting, engaging, liking the post. Even just a double tap for the heart. It takes 2 seconds, That'll help ensure that you guys are shown that content.
Dan told me his project.
Stuart was replying today. He must be ignoring you. I am not ignoring you. Stuart, stop filling Dan's head with lies, Stuart.
Dan said, basically, I got the 500 milligram strawberry from VVS and gonna act on your advice and start with 5 tinctures and a pot of cream, not a big pot, and see how it goes and up the dose after that for acne. We'll keep you updated.
There you go.
I mean, that's what I usually do. I just respond to him, but I usually put 5 mils in my thing.
5 mils.
But
so you just multiply 16.66 times 5. That's how much CBD you would have in that cream, Dan. If you're doing 5 tinctures, 4 tinctures, whatever, you just multiply. I mean, since you're doing a 500, that's 16.66 times the number of tinctures, and that's the total concentration of CBD in the entire cream. Let me know how that goes, Dan. I am, because he's just going to put the tincture in there, mix it with cream.
But that also, the reason I do 5 milliliters because the lotion bottle, the face lotion I have, it's not.
Of course, it depends. If it's a big bottle, then, if the lotion bottle is this size, and you put 1 dropper, it's going to be diluted and it's not going to be very concentrated on a dose-by-dose basis. But if it's in a container like, I don't know, this, and you put one dropper, you would have, if you did 250, you'd have 8.33 milligrams in both. But since this is smaller, you would have a more concentrated delivery on a dose-by-dose basis. Does that make sense, guys? That's why just because a product is in a larger bottle doesn't mean it's better. You need to look at the content of CBD or the cannabinoids in there, because that is what you're paying for. You know, if you see a 60 ml 1,000 milligram bottle versus a 30 milligram 1,000 milligram bottle, it's going to be more concentrated. You might as well buy a 30 ml 500 milligram bottle and you'd get the same concentrated dose on a 30 ml 500 milligram bottle with a 1,000 milligram 60 ml bottle. Does that make sense to you guys? If you have questions and say, Eden, what the hell are you talking about? One's 1,000, one's 500. It's just more diluted in that 60 mil.
Jenna, Diane, Bridgewater, what's your Instagram and Twitter? I was trying to find you today, but couldn't. Just Wellesley.
Wellesley CBD.
Oh, Wellesley CBD.
Yep. It's
Wellesley
all,
CBD.
just Wellesley, just do Wellesley CBD. That's what it is on Instagram, is Wellesley CBD. I have the logos the same. Just look for this wonderful green branding and it'll pop. And make sure you give us a nice little follow. 100 shares. So now we're doing 2 giveaways. There we go. All right, go pee. Cam's got to pee. His little child bladder.
Dude, I'm sorry. I've been drinking water.
That's good.
Stop hydrating?
No, stay hydrated, man. Stay hydrated. So there's 2 giveaways we're doing. If we get to 150 shares, I'll throw it up to another one. If we hit 50 viewers, then I'll do another one. We hit 200 shares, I'll do 5 giveaways. It sure makes sense. Just people don't think it out. Yeah. Danny Chigo, I believe. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Says, sure, it makes sense. Just people don't think it out. That's exactly what it is. There's some people like I tried to really explain. I had like a 30-minute conversation with a gentleman about a month ago about this, and he just couldn't wrap his brain around how a 500 milligram 30 ml bottle in ours has the same concentrated on a dose by dose basis as a 1,000 milligram in a 60 ml bottle. But he just thought like, oh, I'm getting a better value, and I was like, well, you're getting more CBD, but on a concentrated dose, on a dose by dose basis, you're still getting 16.66 milligrams of CBD if the 1,000 milligram is in a 60 ml bottle versus a 500 milligram in a 30 ml bottle. So it's just pay attention to that, guys. You should always start looking for a more concentrated bottle. That's why we don't go higher. We stick with our 30 ml bottles. It's just like with one of the Fresh Leaf products, they have a 150 milligrams. You guys may be whatever, but it's in a 15 ml bottle, so it's very it's more concentrated than if it would be in a 50 or in a 30 ml bottle. Excuse me, I'm tripping over my words. Hopefully you didn't see that I put it. Yeah, no, Dan, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, man. No, today's popping off with comments, so I really love you. I would be reading them and they just like start popping up. So I really appreciate that. Sorry, Dan, too. I didn't mean for that to be annoying, but I did want to see what your idea was. I am excited to hear about those results that you experienced by doing that. So please keep me updated. Alright, let's see. Gotta go through these questions from Forte. Stuart Wells, unfortunately, you can't sample CBD apart from Fortaste. Exactly. So when people ask me for sample products, I'm like, so do you want to just, you want a sample size bottle? Do you just want to taste it? Is that pretty much what you're doing? Because the sample bottles don't work to see if this product works for you. Jenna Bridgewater said, thanks for all the amazing information and giving us an opportunity to try and win a generous gift. Of course, Jenna. Thank you for tuning in and supporting us and allowing us to educate and do these giveaways. So thank you very much. Lori saying, Epi filters all the comments. It's been bad. Yeah, what happened to, what's that thing called? Freedom of speech? What happened to that? Man. Facebook they're censoring this information. It's just But yet I can scroll through Facebook and I get targeted by White Claw ads all the time. Like, what? That is so ass backwards. Like, come on. Can advertise.
There's no laws with the claws, bro.
Yeah, well, whatever. If Jack Daniels and all these alcohol companies can advertise, why can't I advertise? I'll advertise to people 21 plus. If you want Facebook, I'll follow that. Like, no problem about it. Because guess what? Majority of our customers are 40 plus.
D, where are you located? We are located in Colorado. Oh, shit.
Yep, we are located in Colorado.
It's getting so close to me.
We're about 20 minutes south of Denver, if you are familiar with it.
These days, like an hour
Yeah.
and a half from Denver.
Rachel Billings, what have I missed? Been gone the last few shows. Well, I mean, Fridays, we're just shooting the shit, chatting with you guys.
Shooting the shit.
But I mean, like, Wednesday, Rachel, like, this week we did how to find your ideal dosage when vaping CBD. The week before, we talked about everything you need to know about CBG. I did that because I've been getting bombarded with questions saying, Eden, which one should I use? Don't look at it as one or the other. You should, because when you're smoking CBG flower, you're getting other cannabinoids. There's still some CBD in there. It's lower amounts. But I mean, you don't need. I'm just trying to preach and tell you guys to stop looking at CBD or CBG or even CBN, one or the other. You should look to start using a combined therapy of those varying cannabinoids to produce that entourage effect, have those synergistic effects on one another to enhance the overall benefits that you could potentially experience from each. Yep, analogy, Danny, there we go. Analogy, laundry detergent. Some are more watered down, some more concentrated. Common sense isn't necessarily common. Exactly, Danny. That is why I just keep saying this because I see this across the industry all the time, just with that whole concentrated thing, and it's just some people just have a harder time, or maybe they're just really set in their own ways, and that's fine. I mean, I'm just trying to educate those of you that have an open mind and are willing to learn, because, I mean, some people just read something and take it as it is, and they're stuck with that. But I mean, not many of you guys in here are very closed-minded because you keep showing up here week after week. Kim said, LOL, yes, I did repeat. Yeah, I just had to mess with you, Kim, Hopefully it's not repeating anymore. No fifths since I found you guys. Wait, Kayla Williams, I've been getting no fifths? No fifths? I think that was definitely a typo since I found you guys. So, Kayla, I'm going to assume it sounds like you are experiencing a benefit from using these products, so I'm happy about that. Let's see. Denise, Eden has never ended in an hour, just too much info. I mean, we first started these shows, Wellness Wednesday originally, because this started, what is this, episode 24 now? The shows used to go 45 minutes, an hour, and then
I came into the picture.
No, it was really you guys who just we started getting more and more of an audience and more comments, so I'm not limiting it to an hour anymore. It's, I just go until, we answer most of the questions or it starts to die down. But I mean, tonight it's really popping off. Yeah, Danny, that entourage effect is where it's at. I love it. It's all about that. All right, so it looks like some of these Cameron already read. Oh, Kayla saying, I use an unscented balm for acne. It works great. That's incredible, Kayla. Was that the unscented balm? Did you make that yourself, or did you buy like the Koi healing balm? Let me know. Kayla said acne shouldn't be a thing at 30 years old. I hate it. No, I absolutely. I guess I kind of got lucky with that one. I never really experienced terrible acne, but I understand. I mean, it was in my family. Like, my mom always told me, like, I had bad acne when I was a kid, so you're gonna have it too. And I was like, no, I'm not, Mom, and I didn't, luckily. But so, Kayla, I'm happy that it does help with that, because I know that does affect a lot of people. So I mean, Kayla, you're certainly not alone, but I understand how that's something that you would want to fix or find a way to treat. So I'm happy that, CBD helps you with that, Kayla. Thank you so much for sharing. What are we at? 100. Oh, Cam's has to refresh, but it's okay. I'm happy that we hit that 100 shares. You guys are all so wonderful. I love you all so much. Newport Distro on Instagram. What's going on? Lady/gentleman. Hello. I don't know, but welcome. Thank you for popping in on the gram.
Guys, my birthday's about a month.
Oh my God,
Well, Stuart Wells said Wednesday is Cam's birthday, and then Jody Ross said happy birthday, Cam. I mean, you guys are a month early, but thank you though.
He's like a girl. He has to celebrate for a month. He's gonna be like running around like the bar with the, like when the girls turn 21, they have the satchel like birthday girl, and then a little like princess, tiara thing. That's gonna be Cam at the bar, like. It's my birthday!
Let's do it when we go to Chili's.
Oh, yeah, I'll get you one.
I'll wear it.
Yeah, so I'll take a picture of Kim for you guys.
And I'll be drinking a margarita.
Kim Kwan thought my comment about child bladder was funny. Thanks, Kim. I'm glad somebody thought it was funny. Thank you.
Well, my feelings are just hurt.
Well,
My feelings matter. It's 2020.
Cam needs a safe space, I guess.
I do.
Into those vape additives, I mean. Yes, Kayla, I'm going to double check on, because I know I did do some research on those vape additives. Let me circle back. I really do apologize. I thought I got back to you, so I really apologize about that. After this show, I'll check through our chat thread that we did and double check. But yes, I do remember chatting with you about it. So I do apologize. I really did thought that I replied to you. So I will get a response to you, Kayla Williams, in regards to that. It's just like I love you guys who ask me to look into brands for you and products because, I mean, like I'm telling you, like I had this gentleman who I was chatting up a lot last week on a Saturday, and he was asking me all these questions, and we chatted for 45 minutes, and he chatted me a few days after that and multiple times. He didn't even buy from us, but I'm not mad about that because he was using one of those garbage MLM companies, and the pricing was astronomical for shit. And, I recommended some products for him, and he ended up buying from his local shop or something, and he tried to, apologize to me, and I was like, dude, I'm not, you don't need to apologize to me, I'm literally just here to help you out. I would love for you guys to buy from us. I hope many of you guys do buy from us, so thank you for supporting us, but, if you don't buy from us, as long as I was able to help answer your questions and educate you along the way to ensure that you weren't one of those customers who fall victim to buying shit garbage products and you end up buying a high quality product and you can come back and say it's helping me, that's a job well done for me. I'm got into this industry to simply help. Obviously I have to sell products to continue to help, but if I can help you on your journey regardless if you buy from us or not, I'm just happy to be a resource for you guys, and I hope you guys know that you can always reach out to us and ask me anything about products, hemp in general, cannabinoids, potential use cases, so on and so forth. I'm always there. Anyone who would tell you who's reached out to Wellesley will tell you that I get back to you like that, or I do my best. It's getting a little crazy. I try and handle all the customer service stuff personally because you guys are all near and dear to my heart. That's one part of the business that I have a hard time letting go to an employee and doing. I just love talking to you guys, but it is getting to a point where I am getting so bombarded with stuff, which is a wonderful problem to have, but I am going to have to start, maybe recruiting Cam to help, or, hiring another employee to help with that side of the customer service. But that's one thing that's is hard for me to let go, regardless of how many other hats I have to wear. I just love handling the customer service side of things. And I had I can't remember who referred to us. I think her name was Holly. It was a big name. She said a customer of ours referred her to us, so I really appreciate that for all of you guys who refer your closest friends and family to us, because I want you guys to know the same care and effort that I put forth towards helping you guys is the same care and effort that I would put forth into helping your closest friends and family.
Kaylin.
Kaylin!
Would love to find CBD body wash, shampoo / conditioners. Do you think you guys will ever carry this? I don't think so, but what you could do is just get the WellSC CBD isolate unflavored and put that directly in there.
You could do the full spectrum too,
or the full spectrum.
You could do a flavor if you want, but a lot of people like Margie, I believe, you do that. I mean, it's just like like there are CBD shampoos and stuff. They have 50 milligrams in the entire bottle.
Yeah.
Why?
That doesn't do anything.
It's shit. So like, why not just buy a 250 milligram tincture? They're $29.99. Get 50% off right now with that coupon code FEELGOOD. And you can either do it on a use-by-use basis where you put the shampoo in your hand, put a dose of CBD oil in there, rub it in, and, do as you do. Or, I think what Margie does or like what Cam does with his face wash, you could get the whole bottle and you could put serving size in there. I mean, to start out, I would try maybe even doing a use-by-use basis just to see, like, if it does help, but I mean I've heard of reports of helping with dry scalp, dandruff. So I mean I've even like started seeing articles pop up about like can CBD help with hair loss. So that's one thing I saw somebody talking about.
Denise commented on Kaylin's thing, says I think they believe in just adding tinctures to what you already use saves money.
I think they believe in
So just adding stuff to your normal products you use on the daily instead of trying to upsell all you guys and say, oh, get this, get that, get this.
Do you see that I literally am just trying to help you leverage your products in the many different ways that you can? Like that's what I tell you. You're going to take that unflavored, put it in a smoothie. You can put it because you have those receptors, on your skin and everything. It's just like... You can make, technically your own lotion, your own CBD-infused lotion if you have a tincture. Or, I mean, if you have even CBD isolate at home, you can mix it in there. I mean, it might, maybe with the oils, it might make it a little mess. Does it mess with the consistency at all?
For
like your
my lotion?
Yeah.
No.
Make it a little more viscous?
I mean, I shake it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, during the first times, I mean, I always shake it before I use it.
So it's not like, you're not like squirting liquid out.
But like when I first do it, of course, when it's like completely full, it's kind of hard to mix it. So like when I first do it, usually like some oil will come out. But then I just gotta keep stirring.
But then once you use a little bit, you just shake it a lot.
Yeah, like once there's like some gone, I could just like,
Yeah, so I mean, there are CBD shampoo products and stuff, but it's like the price they're charging for the amount in there, it's more cost effective for you just to do that shit by yourself, I mean, that's why, we can roll out, shampoos and stuff, but it's just like, I feel like that's just, I mean, I guess people will buy it, but I mean, that's why I sit here and educate you and tell you different use cases for one product that many companies won't sit up here and tell you. Guess what? Because they want to upsell you on those similar products for a lower dosage, for a lower concentration, at a higher price. It's like the CBD shampoos are expensive. For God's sakes, I saw this brand release this lotion, and they were a company in beauty or something. They released lotion, and in the whole bottle, it had 75 milligrams, and they're selling it for like $30. What a joke! You could buy a 250 milligram tincture for the same price and do it yourself. So I just want to help you guys. That's really all I'm trying to do. I could upsell the shit out of you guys if I wanted to, but that's not who I am. I just want to help you guys as much as I possibly can. So thank you all for who listened to me and end up doing it. Oh, Dougie Fresh is on Instagram. Is the place to discuss CBD. I was told by the cigarette companies that CBD doesn't work. Well, Doug, I mean, I guess... The cigarette companies, Doug, on Instagram, you should listen to them. We all know they're super trustworthy. They would never lie to their consumers to sell their products, right? Tyler Grant, my dude, it was a pleasure chatting with you. Sorry, bro, I'll text you after this. I just had to prepare for this when Tori added us to the group chat. But Tyler said was talking to my mom about trying your CBD products because she has a ton of back and joint pains. Yeah, I would definitely try and get her on that. I did take a little convincing for my grandma, my mom, she uses it sometimes. She doesn't use it like she should, and she complains about pain, and I'm like, Mom, listen, if you just listen to me, you know? I mean, hey. But Grandma is fully on board. She was like, Eden,
she's even gone towards the THC
I'm
side
not a
now.
stoner. Yeah, at first she was like, I don't want the weed, you know? Like, I remember being with her, and she's like, legalizing weed. And I was like, Grandma, chill the hell out. Like, it's not 1940 anymore, all right? Like, come on. And so now she's like, I've educated her. Once I educated her and laid out all the facts to her, light bulb moment. That sort of wall went down, open-minded she became, started using it. Now she's like, Eden, I need more CBD products. And Christmas time was a great time to be our grandma, because we gave her a fatty box of CBD products. And she has not hit me up since Christmas to get more products. So
and I gave her...
yeah, now she wants to use THC.
Yeah, I gave her, because I had like a full bottle of THC gummies from when I got my wisdom teeth out. She asked me, she was like, can you give me a bottle of that? I was like, Grandma, I have one. Do you want it? And she was like, yeah, I'll buy it from you. And I was like, all right. Right. She's just been using that. She uses it for sleep.
Yeah, it works. Margie, actually 2 weeks. This week was 98, so next week will be 99. So in 2 weeks, it'll be episode 100. And then in a month after that, it'll be our 2-year anniversary of going live. Episode 104.
Wow.
That is insane in the membrane that we've been just sitting up here. So that means over 100 hours just on Wellness Wednesday almost. Plus, because we're doing them for an hour and a half now.
We're definitely over 100 hours.
I mean, that's a lot of educational content. I don't know of another company that can say that they have over 100 hours of educational, raw material, video content talking directly to their consumers. That's how much I care about you guys.
Kaylin, trying to get my grandma to use CBD. She has a brain tumor, experiences numbness on her face. Baby steps. One day, I hope she will give it a try. She wants to ask her doctor first, but doctors, I've learned, are totally for it or highly against it. Some are out for the money.
Yeah, I mean, no, I agree to you to a certain extent with that, with the doctors. I am noticing, Doug, you could back me up on this because you are the one medical professional in here. If you guys didn't know, we're not medical professionals. But I'm seeing more and more, especially out here in Colorado, more and more healthcare professionals are recommending products. Even in-home nurses or in-home care professionals use our products. They treat their patients, and guess what? They recommend it to their patients, and their patients call me and say, hey, my doctor. We even have people that work at some hospitals in the Denver area who nurses, physicians that use our products. And, they're not going out of their way. If a patient brings it up, they've recommended us, and they're calling me. Do you know what that means when a healthcare professional is recommending your products and they use it themselves and they're recommending it to their patients? That's a big deal, because those healthcare professionals had to be the most skeptical about cannabinoids. I mean, many of them still are, but a lot of them are starting to open up and start to accept the research that is coming. We have a long way to go with research, but I mean it's coming. I would love for one day for you in the hospital, for there to be a dispensary in the hospital. Do you know how sick that would be? You know how many people that would help? A lot. But even some hospitals, bringing weed, you can't even do just because they're federally funded. So, you can actually get in trouble. There was some, I saw a video months back. I think they're in Colorado. I don't know where they were. I want to say Colorado, and this guy was having, he had cancer or something, and his daughter or something, or for him, brought in THC products for him, and they were trying to get her in trouble and stuff, and it's just
her dad was in the hospital,
yeah,
and she brought it
for him, and they found it, and I just remember because they were sitting in there, and there was police officers in there talking to them. I was I just want to be go do something else, go fight crime. This weed it's a plant, it comes from the earth. It's ridiculous. That's why California, I'm super excited to see that they're they're expunging the records of weed convictions. Phenomenal. I saw a judge who was on video saying he was crying, and he was an ex-judge, and he was saying I incarcerated, it was 300 plus people for marijuana convictions, and now he just wanted to apologize because he started using cannabis and it was life-changing for him and what he was trying to treat. So it's crazy, man. And did you see, like, even in Colorado in March, class 1 and 2 drug possessions are decriminalized now. It's not a felony anymore. Up to, I think it's 3 or 4 grams. Big, because the war on drugs is a joke. So, I mean, that means, you know, like, the cocaine and stuff, like, you're not going to get a felony for getting caught with under 4 grams. You would just have to do, I mean, obviously you'll get a fine and you'll have to go, you know, do a class or something. I don't know. But it's better than having, boom, felon right on your record. You know, especially a lot of kids do. I mean, we all did dumb shit. I did dumb shit when I was younger. I still do dumb shit, you know? I mean, it's just like, but I mean, I'm happy that, you know, we're reaching that level of progression, especially, that's why I love Denver. I mean, I don't know if you guys knew, but we decriminalized psilocybin in last year sometime, just in Denver County. So, you know, you can have up to a certain amount of so many grams and you won't get in trouble with it. It's just like when they legalized weed, it was decriminalized, but you can't buy it. You know, if you got caught buying it, you get in trouble, or selling it, you know. But if you get caught with possession, you don't, which I fully support. All right. I'm going to answer a few more questions. There are so many comments from you guys. I love you all so much. Jody, good luck. Gotta go. Fiance car won't start. Hi to the winners. Oh, my goodness. That's never fun.
That sucks.
Yes, Eden. It's nice to know you are answering and not some random person. Yeah, it's literally me. You guys can even call and you'll talk to me, honestly, because I like handling the customer service. All right. Oh, Kaylin saying I have psoriasis. That's why I asked. I mean, for psoriasis, Kaylin, I would recommend, you can use a tincture, but I mean, for like psoriasis, I would definitely try leveraging a tincture. Or topical, tincture topical. My brain's all over the place today, so. Alright, guys, I want to scroll. Margie saying, I mix everything. Yeah, I figured. You do it with everything. You do it with your deviled eggs, everything. I'm all about that, Margie.
Nasty.
Margie said last order about the $250 for my pets and the $500 for me, so I'm using the Bon Street and getting that, what you are doing. Yeah, so you just give it on the treats. That's what I do as well. Caitlin, I love how honest you guys are. Thank you. I don't know why people would ever lie to you. You get nothing out of it. The customer is going to figure it out sooner or later, and you just burned yourself a customer. So, yeah, I'm in it to create lifelong customers with you guys. All right, yeah, this... Danny's saying, yeah, the cigarette companies are super honest about health and wellness. Yeah, they are, right? Thanks for another great live, jam-packed full of information. Of course, Andrea. Eden, have you heard any updates on the gummies? Yeah, they're, it's the machine. They finally got the parts, so they're just getting it worked on. And, of course, it's the weekend, and the techs don't work on the weekend. So, yeah, I'm hoping sometime next week. That's kind of what I'm being told. But, I mean, at this point, I'm just like, oh, my God. Like, what else can go wrong? Homemade CBD bath bombs, they were great, but she wants... Yeah, Kayla Williams said, I had a lady send me her homemade CBD bath bombs to test. They were great, but she wants $30 each. See, that's crazy. Kaylin. Okay, Cameron read that about her grandma. Alright, guys, I just want to make sure. Alright, so, I guess... How many shares are we at?
Probably like... You want to guess?
I'm going to guess 150.
I'm going to say 123.
Danny saying on Instagram, yep, I give my cat CBD when he's anxious or stressed. Yeah, I do the same thing with my dog.
104.
104. All right, so we're doing 2 giveaways. All right, so let me pull this up, the little giveaway thing. And little Stuart Wells had to go to sleep, little baby.
Little baby.
Little sleepy sleep. I hope he watches this replay and hears me saying this about him.
Little baby.
Yeah, nighty-night, Stuart Wells.
Little princess.
Sweet dreams.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I'm saying that, guys, because Stuart's in the UK, so it's, 1, 2 in the morning there.
The rookie numbers.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm up to, yeah.
Yeah, I get those.
Oh, actually, we skip ahead this weekend, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Ugh, that means, yeah.
At 2 a.m.
That means when I'm playing Xbox at 2 a.m., it'll be suddenly 3 a.m.
And the Danny's gonna come to you. You've been playing Xbox for...
All day. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, one other thing. I need to pull up my list so I know. All right.
He's making a list.
Yeah.
Check it twice.
Feel Good Friday 24. 1. So winner number 1
is.
Hold on.
Just what you
Nope. Cameron Coleman. It's like Cameron Coleman.
Remember that one time I called it too?
Yeah, it did it like twice in a row, and I was like, dude. All right, so winner number 1 is Peter Jones. Peter Jones, are you still in here?
Peter.
He said hi, Jake, was the comment. So Peter Jones.
Mr. Peter Jones.
Yes. Mona, we spring forward, fall back, spring. We're springing forward an hour. So lose an hour. Yeah.
Unless you're in Arizona, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess you're in Arizona. Yeah.
Or Hawaii. I think Hawaii too.
I don't know. What is Hawaii?
I think Hawaii is the same too.
Really?
Yeah, I know Arizona 100%.
Well, Arizona we should stay like this. Like, we don't need to jump back and forth all the time. All right, is Peter, my dear boy, Peter Jones. We'll see. I'll give you a minute. We'll see.
Mr. Peter Jones.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, look at that. Stuart. Oh, Stuart, you were still here. So you did hear me talking mess about you. I thought you went nighty-night.
Oh, Stuart tagged Peter.
Sweet Prince.
So we'll see if Peter pops back in here.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll give him a little bit longer, but
Stu, get your boy.
All right. Get your man, Stuart.
Get your boy.
Get your mans. All right.
Give him another, 10 seconds?
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
He might have gone to
Yeah,
bed.
he probably went to bed.
All right. Then winner number 1, or second winner number 1, D. Bakos. D. Bakos. And I think
He
D.
just, they hear you. I don't know if it's boy or girl. They just commented.
D. Yes, D. You are the winner then. Okay.
Just call me. You're still here.
Yep, just say I'm still here. I did see you just comment. I think you're new, too. Is this your first time winning? I mean, yeah.
Damn, D's a partier. Just looking at her profile picture and her header, dude.
All right, creeper.
She's a rager. Look at that, dude.
Yep, raging with some CBD now.
Yeah.
Yeah, D, congratulations. All right, D, so you get first pick. All right?
First pick.
So, let me know. How should we do it? All right, so number 1 is this white koi. This is a tincture / CBD oil. You can vape it, use it as a tincture, put it in smoothies, your water, or your coffee. There's 250 milligrams unflavored. So that's number 1, okay? White koi is number 1. Number 2 is the Wellesley grape CBD oil. It's the same, it's grape flavored, but you can do the same use cases as the white koi. It's 250 in this. This is number 2, okay? And then here, I'll put these right here for you so you can see. All right. And then number 3 is the koi CBD flower. Now, I do want to point out this is a full spectrum product, so there's trace amounts of THC and won't induce intoxicating effects. But just saying that, so if you had to get drug tested, okay, that's product number 3. Number 4 is the disposable 50 milligram CBD Effects terpenes pen. Now, this is the OG Kush. This is number 4, okay? And number 5 is 100 milligram invigorating eucalyptus Wellesley CBD bath bomb. So, let me know, would you like prize number 1, 2, 3, or 5? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I can't even count. So,
you forgot a number.
Yeah, let me know, D. And Mona, I invited D. Well, thank you, Mona, for inviting her. Congratulations. Andrea said the pen is amazing. Yes, I remember seeing you say something about the pen, so I'm happy they're working out. So, D, let me know. Would you just type in this number, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Yeah, D's still here. You want the pen?
I think the pen.
You want this pen? All right, D, so you got this pen, okay? So I need you to send me an email. I'm going to pick another winner, but I need you to send me an email to hello@wellsc.com with a picture of your driver's license, and please type in your shipping address, and we'll get it shipped out to you. Don't worry, I'll repeat that information once I announce the next winner, okay? So, congratulations, D. She took the pen, okay? Now, next winner. Everybody, let me actually pull up my list. Hold on. What is that OG Kush CBD Effects pen? I got to write this down so I can remember, because sometimes, I get a little wild, so sometimes I, sort of forget, but, it is what it is. So, All right, let's do this next winner. All right, and Denise Weisenhunt, winner number 2. Denise Weisenhunt, yeah.
She just commented,
yeah,
too.
Denise, yeah, I believe. Yeah, Denise, you're still here. She said good luck again. Okay, so
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yep. Now, Denise, what would you like? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Yeah. Oh, damn. I was hoping maybe pull one of the Instagram winners. I guess one of the Instagram winners won on Wednesday or last week. But yeah. So, Bacchus.
Bacchus.
D. Bacchus. Oh, that's easy. Okay, Denise Weisenhunt, congratulations. So, which one would you like, Denise? The White Koi, the Wellesley Grape, the Heaven's Kush CBD flower, or the Wellesley Bath Bomb? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just type in which one you would, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and let me know. Lori said, because Eden is an old man, can't remember. Yeah, that's what I chalk it up to. You know, I just, I'm a little forgetful. I
Stoner
just
brain.
have a lot of things going on. Let's see. Okay, Denise, yeah. So, number 1. Oh, Lord got number 1 said, oh, Pooh, did I miss? No, Meg, you didn't miss on Instagram. It was just announcing. Yes, okay, Denise. So, what I need you guys to do is send me an email to hello@wellesley.com and take a picture of your driver's license and type out your shipping address. Even if the shipping address is the same on your address, please type it out. I don't want to run into where I ship out a product to the address on the ID and it's wrong. So send picture of your driver's license and type out your shipping address to hello@wellesley.com. Again, hello@wellesley.com. And yep, so Denise and Dee, I will get those prizes out to you guys. Congratulations. But yeah, so yeah, we got Denise and what was it? D. Oh, Dee and Denise. All right, so you guys won. Congratulations. And yeah, shoot me an email to hello@wellesley.com and make sure you give me that information. Cam and I will get those shipped out to you. And make sure you guys use that coupon code FEELGOOD. We almost went for 2 hours today. That's awesome. Thank you all. So use that coupon code FEELGOOD to get 15% off until tomorrow at 6 p.m. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. If you need anything, reach out, of course. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern for Wellness Wednesday episode 99. So, thank you all. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for showing up. If you need anything, reach out. If not, we will see each and every single one of you next Wednesday. Have a great